So I had to make this video because it seems, you know, critical thinking has died, right? It has died and it needs to be resurrected somehow, some way. So I get an email from the union, which represents hospital employees in New York City, right? Ever since the pandemic, um, well, not ever since, but shortly thereafter, a few months after it started, we've been working from home. Obviously, they were not prepared, they didn't have the equipment, things of that nature, blah, blah, blah. We had to go back and forth. So, finally, we're here, we're working from home, right? I get an email, I believe yesterday, saying that even for remote employees, right, those that don't work with patients directly, we only speak to them on the phone, you need to take the shot as well. Now, here's my whole issue with this. If I'm working remotely, why do I have to be mandated to take a shot? And this is just critical thinking. You don't need a bunch of degrees to figure this out. Because obviously you're not concerned about my family if you're willing to fire me. You just want me to comply and say, yeah, oh, yes, boss. The days of slavery are over. Or are they? I thought they were, right? Because you have the same legislators, so called, right? They say it's okay for a woman to have an abortion, right? Because it's her body, her choice, right? And how many children have been killed because of abortions? What, 60 million, 70 million, 80 million? Who knows, right? But the numbers are high. And then you have people like this worthless lump, right? Don Lemon saying, oh, if you don't take it, you shouldn't be allowed to work. You shouldn't be allowed to go to the grocery store. My nigga, you gay. What if somebody told you you couldn't come inside their store because you gay? Or you couldn't shop at their supermarket because you gay? You can't eat at their restaurant because you gay? Like, you would think somebody in his position would never say something that stupid, right? You would think that a person like him would have more empathy for people that are being ostracized. You would think, and you would be wrong, right? Because he said it. Okay. My thing is that if you're giving people a choice and saying, hey, it's available, if you have concerns about possibly getting sick, or if you've been sick already and you're concerned about getting the illness again, probably being worse this time around, then okay, here's your chance, go ahead and take it. Right? Now, this same union, they can't even get management to sign off on a new contract. But they're saying, oh, well, the state is mandating it, and the Department of Health is going along with it, so now we have to go along with it. Why exactly? I mean, all the people who they're telling that lived through this pandemic, right? Or wrong? Everybody that they're telling now to go get the shot was alive during the pandemic and still are. People that had it, people that didn't have it. So shouldn't it be their choice to say, okay, yeah, this is probably an opportunity I should jump on? Or, well, it happened and I was okay, so, nah. And again, what possible reason is there for you to tell a person that is working remotely they need to take it? They're not working with employees, they're not working with patients, they're working from home. So, what are you really saying? That's my question. What are you really saying? Because it doesn't sound like you're trying to really protect anybody. From my standpoint.